Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how is it going? It is another beautiful evening, and it is time for some more DayZ. I'm just going to do something really fast on my phone, and we're going to get right into it. I have to reset my YouTube entirely on my phone. Every time I start my live, I have to reset my YouTube on my phone so that I can do this. Hold on, let me turn my volume down. Can I, like, pin a thing? Pin message. There we go. Hello, Lattice. What is up? How's it going? I should probably actually, hold on, I will have to leave this open. Just gonna have it open for a while. Base looks good. Don't see any issues with that. We haven't been rated on this side. Let's check the other side though, just to be sure. Looks good. Awesome. No raid. Can you believe it? Very exciting. Well, let me turn my computer volume up, just in case somebody hits a dance party. What are the goals for today? Let me think about it. Goal for today is I need to find a hacksaw. Because we really need more tools. We need more tools so that we can build more storage, and without the tools, we are just kind of cooked on storage, and I really want to start being able to put more stuff into our base. And we're just not there right now, unfortunately. Let me just make sure. How does YouTube look? How are we looking on YouTube? Or not on YouTube. How are we looking on Twitch? Everything looks good? Everything looks good. It says unstable. If there's any issues with the live, or it looks a little stuttery or anything, let me know, guys, please. I got a suit today, Ricky. That's W's. I don't know what the best move is gonna be, though. As far as for like finding actual tools, I think I might need to head to the capital again, because that's where I had seen a hacksaw last time. I saw a hacksaw for sure. Otherwise, we could just wait and see if we hear some PvP. And if we hear some PvP, or if we get into some PvP, maybe we can see, hopefully they have tools on them. I really don't know what's gonna be more efficient. If it's gonna be either getting like into some fights and seeing if they have stuff, or if it's literally better for me to just go looting myself instead. I don't know. I'm not sure. What I do know is I'm just gonna check around, just on the off chance, possibly. We are in the area, I think, that is considered like, oh, it's more likely, not 100% likely, but more likely for tools that you want to spawn here. I think maybe I might need to be a little bit further south, but I'm not positive. I still really have no idea what those mounds are about, and at this point, I'm like, I've tried to dig them up twice, and nothing's happened. So I'm kind of over it. I'm not gonna like mess with those snow mounds that are on the ice anymore. I'm gonna open the map just on my computer really fast. Just so that I have it. I think this is actually the way that I need to go, though. I think that this road leads me to the spot. Okay, well that's not helpful. Couch is in the way. Duct tape? No way. Oh. Hold on. There was a grenade just now. That duct tape was also, like, pretty much completely used, so somebody's definitely been in that house recently. I did snag it just because, it's nice to have, but I gotta see whatever the heck this is before we do anything, because what the heck's going on over here? I think this is the military. I might be wrong, but I'm like pretty sure this is the military anyways. I feel like somebody's dead up there on top of this. I might be wrong. That's either a zombie or a player. I can't really tell from here, but there's definitely something dead up there. I'm gonna flank further in these trees. It was just a nade. I haven't heard any shots, which is interesting. I almost really wonder if somebody stepped on a landmine. Although I think landmines sound a little bit different than that. I could be wrong though. We're gonna be sneaky as always. I don't need my... I'm gonna go back to chat so that I can see you guys. Alright, question is... Ooh, I just saw one, actually. I see maybe more than one. I don't know if there was just one or if there was more, but he might have just seen me. He was standing right here and looking this way. So it's kind of hard to know if he had seen me there or not. I'm gonna hope not and try to keep an eye on that area. But worst case, I'm probably going to loop around to the left because I am a little bit worried. Actually, I think I just saw him again. I think he's looting around to that area. This guy looks fairly kitted. It's hard to tell. He's definitely like mid-tier kit. And he's also acting like there's still players around. He doesn't have an armband on. That doesn't mean he's solo. But he doesn't have an armband on. Unless he has a black one on, which would be kind of dumb. Considering he's wearing an all-black fit, but you know. I don't know, he's definitely acting a little suspicious. And so I really wonder if there's more players here or there's more to the story. And so I'm gonna loop around and see if I can get a better angle on this from up on the other side of the hill. I don't want to go fully up on that hill because it's kind of such an expected spot that people will really pay attention. They're hardcore. And so it can actually work against you if you go up on that hill specifically. Like, people are always watching that hill. But this direction and some of the... And that direction, people don't tend to pay as much attention to. Because it's not as high up. I really can't tell from here. There's definitely something that's down up there, but it could be a zombie or it could be a player. I feel like the chances of it being a player are low, but not like impossible, only because of the fit that he's wearing. If that is a player, he's wearing like the green patrol stuff that normally is like the Livonia variant of the green patrol jacket and the green patrol pants, and that's a zombie fit. Like zombie. Oh, I'm unconned. No shot. That sucks. Dang, that sucks. I don't know why that guy even expected me to be there. That's crazy. I guess maybe he saw me. That's just really unlucky, honestly. I don't even know if he had seen me or if he had just been in those trees himself. It could have also literally been somebody who was sitting in those trees. That's the second time on this server that I've been shot in the back, though. Before I can even react. I was there the first time. Yeah, it's just, it happens on this game. No matter how careful you are. I was very careful. I was watchful of the trees. It just happens. And you kind of can't blame yourself. Because if you blame yourself and go, oh, I could have done this different, I could have done that different. Like, you just end up blaming yourself and making yourself, like, get upset more easily. And so, like, I don't think that death, I did anything wrong. Like, that's, you can't overthink it and be like, oh, well, I made this decision badly. I made that decision badly. I made all of those decisions were logical and they made sense. I just happened to get unlucky. That's kind of how you have to think about this game. Sometimes you try your best with the information that you've been given and you still just end up flubbing it. Is that a player? That is a player. Should I smack him? Yeah, get him, zombie. Don't go for me! Yeah, there you go. Alright, I'm gonna scare this guy away from the firehouse mainly. Try to keep him away from this area. I'm more concerned about getting this clothing if I can. There was also a shot in town, so... This sucks. There's no shot that there's not any clothing here. I think we might be cooked on clothing. Man, these spawn towns, they just get looted, and loot doesn't respawn fast enough in this game when a server's full. Imagine if you find a fire axe. Dude, that's what I was hoping for, honestly, low-key. I probably shouldn't have taken that jump. I should have gone that way. It's fine, though. Only sprained my ankle a little bit. Ooh. Real talk? That's kind of crazy. Early game. Like, I really want that. What do we have here? Baseball. Definitely terrible. Ooh, this guy's gonna be crazy. Hold on. Oh. I don't know how this guy's dead yet, to be honest. Or at least unconned. Oh, he just lagged. Oh, he's almost out of here, to be honest. I'll take this hat. That's actually a really nice hat. And he didn't even bother using his food. And he had a pristine jig. I'm gonna have to drop this thing, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Little cornball. He thought he could press me. He could not. Alright, let's make hand wrappings before we chop this guy up really fast. That's not what I wanted. And I'm gonna use his knife because I don't want to use the durability of mine. I am 3/4 now, which kind of sucks, but we'll get up pretty soon. No, Lettuce, we're not gonna do that. That's something that I would do like on official. I'm not gonna do that on this. I don't know how this isn't like keeping me warm. Let me activate the other one as well. Maybe 2 would be more helpful. I would love to keep that thing, but I just don't think it's gonna be realistic. I'm gonna drink the Pepsi. Hopefully that having 2 on me is enough. I am thinking of doing a solo run soon again. Or not a solo run, an official run. I was on it again today. And it's crazy to me how many dupers are just like using the scar now. Like you just hear scars popping off at like every single place you spawn if you're on one of the major official servers. I don't know how they haven't fixed that yet, to be honest. It's kind of sad. I'm gonna make some rags though, and I want to make a face mask as well. Better shirt, I'll take that. Is this thing pristine? That it's worn at least. That's crazy, honestly. Okay, that's even better. That's a really good shirt, honestly. That's weird. I think these pants are technically better. They're completely terrible to wear, but they're technically better for insulation. I think I'm in Oil Harbor, which means PD is someplace that way. I'm guessing that's kind of the direction that the shot was in as well. Probably. Hiking boots, those are pretty good. Dude, what is up with these bots? What is up with these Twitch bots, bro? They're just a constant. It's crazy. Okay, let us maybe calm down on that a little bit. Settle down, but like, you know. Yeah, pretty much. I don't get what the like. I don't understand. Like, they must be some kind of like. They either send you like a scammy link or something. Like, it has to be. I don't know. I don't know how they're like, because obviously nobody does something like that without making money from it somehow. And so either it's like some weird pyramid scheme type thing, or I don't know what else it would be. What is that? I can't. There's something up there. I can't tell what it is. So I have to climb up here and see. Is this a water bottle? What is that? It's like not loading in all the way. And my climbing was glitched on this too, which is really great. I was going super slow. It was netting the entire time. Yeah, I hate this game. Wow, my gloves are getting raggedy. Did they get all the way down to badly damaged? Wow. Alright. So somebody's definitely been here. I think. Let's check this building. These can be pretty good. I am gonna use this as an opportunity to try to find, before I get back to base, hacksaw. Which may even mean I might make a trip south. I literally haven't been south yet, like at all. Oh, I thought that was a soda. Get out of my inventory. Probably one of the most, like, useless items in all of DayZ. Ooh, that's nice, actually. That's a really nice find. Like, I'm kind of staying nice and toasty now because of that. Oh, there's a player there. Hold on, I'm gonna not, because I feel like if I try to take that zombie out here, this player's gonna, like, try to fight me. He's got weapons as well. He's got guns. I don't know. I'm a little. I feel a little, like, suspicious. I think he just got sliced by the zombie. He did do the friendly crouch, but I don't know if I trust it. I don't know if I want to trust the friendly crouch or not. Especially because I have kind of a good start right now. The jig is kind of big. That rhymed. Netting again, dude. Like, come on. That is not a useful item. Unless, I guess, if you wanted to make, like, whatever the fish net thing. I haven't even ever made one of those, to be honest. I feel like he just probably looted here. And so it's going to be completely, like, devoid of anything. There's a completely pristine steak knife here, though, so I'm going to take that. So maybe there is stuff here, actually. If he's smart, he'll guess that I have come here and he'll pull up on me. If he's smart. I think he definitely just looted here. Hold on, those might be better pants, actually. Never mind, that's a shirt. I thought those were police pants. At the back. I feel like I hear somebody crouching at the front door. Maybe I was wrong. Let me favorite one of these. I need a weapon, man. Check up here. Sometimes people stash stuff at the top of those. I want to loot these because these can sometimes be military stuff. Oh, no way. Ski mask? Like, we're already, like, the kit's already coming together. And we haven't even left the spawn town. Glad I came over here. Okay. How are wellies on insulation? Low? That's sickening. Ooh, stab vest. I'll take that. Super worth coming over here, by the way. Hella worth. I really just don't understand why that first guy would, like, run away from the fight, which was the right decision, but then wait 5 minutes and then come back and try to fight me. I don't know why his thought process was. I think he was just mad, honestly. Like, he was mad that I smacked him up the first time to the point that he had to run away, and he was like, I'm gonna come back and get vengeance. How is this on insulation, though? Medium. I think that's the same as the hoodie. But this holds more, so... Ooh. Okay, question is, do I use that on my police vest? Oh, let's go. I have just enough room for that, luckily. I knew I was gonna find one of those. They're so common when you loot these. If you ever spawn on the coast and there's like an area of these, always check them, because like fishing rods are one of the super common spawns that spawns in here. Now I have literally the best fishing kit. I don't even need to fish right now because my food and water are both at white. And I'm not even cold. But never fished once in my whole DayZ playtime. It's kind of a necessity on Sakhal. Like, I pretty much never do it on any of the other maps, but on Sakhal, you kind of have to. Alright, I just wanted to check. Yeah, we're kind of far from base right now anyways. I kind of want to follow the coast down the other way. And see if I can loot some of the, like Satchelag, like areas that I haven't been to yet. Honestly. Which I think if I am in Oil Harbor, and I just got off of this thing, like that long pier thing, which I think just extends this way. Hold on, is this the right one that I'm thinking of? No, that's where the lighthouse is over there. Okay, so I need to get that way. I'm on the other side of town. I'm following the coast down that way, I think. I'm not gonna loot super, like, hard here right now, mostly because it's a spawn town, and we've already seen 2 players. I'm just gonna focus on getting out of this town and going further south. And yeah, I feel like a trip to the south and trying to get hit. Ooh. Okay, so somebody just shot probably a rifle at me. I don't have a weapon, so I'm just gonna run away from this encounter. Luckily they missed. Mostly because I, like, pretty much never run in, like, a straight line. I probably have speed on this guy. I very much doubt that he is gonna be faster than me. I forgot there's a military here. I'm gonna loot this military really fast before I leave. Not that he's faster than me. I guess I kind of misspoke there. I meant, like, I probably have more stamina than him. Unless this is literally just a freshie who found a BK-18. I was right here. I don't know how I missed the military. That was kind of a flub. Can I get around this? I can probably jump around this. I'll just go this way, though. No use risking it. Just trying to make sure I don't see this guy behind me. Zombies can, like, not see at all, even a little bit, in storms like this, which is great. First aid pouch, it's empty, that sucks. Ooh, this guy respawned by jumping off the top of the tower. I want that thing, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal if I don't get it. I already have one on my KA-101 back at base. I feel like that's a... I can't tell what that is, but it looks like a leather sewing kit, so I'm super, like, tempted to go up there. But I'm afraid of being seen while I'm climbing the ladder, because that, like, super exposes you. So I think I'm just gonna skip it. I don't really need it anyways. I already have one on me. Wow, 3 gas cans in a row. Collaborate with... No. We're not gonna... Mentioning that name is no longer allowed in chat. It's sickening. I'm sorry, Lettuce. It's sickening. Don't want to think about it. Disgusting. I'm deleting the comment. We will not speak of he who should not be named. I'm not even talking about no Voldemort. All right. This is gonna be, I think, an exciting day, though, honestly. If we can find a hacksaw. First of all, I want to go south, because I know we're gonna get into some crazy PvP if we go south. Like, yesterday was already a great day for PvP. Today started off terrible because we died. Just super unlucky. But, like... I think that if we can just persevere, we're gonna get into some crazy stuff soon. I wish we could have fought that guy who shot at us, but like we literally don't have a weapon, and I looted through the entire area, and there was just nothing. Both of those are pretty much done. I know that one was still warm. I'm just gonna get rid of it though. I gotta check the map really fast. Just miss on. No, he's not. That is sickening. Okay, we should end up at Matrasova pretty quickly. I'm hoping there we have better luck on possibly finding like a starter weapon. Gotta check all these sheds though. You never know when one's gonna hold a hacksaw or a handsaw. Oh, my game just froze. Really? Okay, my game just crashed. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna load back in. It'll be super quick. I'm so sorry. I don't know why this game does that sometimes. It's when I play this server, it's because the server is literally so high pop. This server, like, I don't know why. I don't know why it does that to me, but it's fine. We're gonna load back in immediately. Honestly, at least it doesn't crash as much as Armor Reforger does. Let me tell you, when I play Armor Reforger, that game, like, I don't even know if it's worth playing Armor Reforger on an Xbox Series S. To be honest, like, it just sucks buns. The game crashes and freezes way too often. And it's not even just Series S, I think it's a Series X too. Okay, there was nothing in there. Come on, let me get a crumb. Let me get a morsel. Give me something to defend myself, something to be sneaky with. Bandana, that is not helpful. We got a bandana and some short shorts. Great. Just great. Sledgehammer. That can be a sneaky weapon. Wait, hold on. Let me favorite it there first, though. No shot, the zombie aggro's on me in the middle of the snowstorm. No way he dodges that, dude. Walked straight through me, I'm pretty sure. Once we hit red, which we probably will while we're looting this town, I'll stop fish for a few times. Is that another steak knife? Dude. Honestly, probably gonna drop the bones for now then. I already have a worn jig and a pristine hook. Like, I really don't think I need to save the bones for hooks. Somebody's been here, though, because there was rags on the ground. I'm probably going to have a fire in this building. If you're going to have a fire in a town, always do it in one of those buildings. Honestly, they're the safest because you can put so many doors in between you and the entrance. And there's, like, a lot of different corners that you can hold really well. Especially on a first-person only server where people aren't just going to be third-person peeking around corners. Nice. Okay. We have a Colt with a mag, but no ammo for it, unfortunately. And not really any room to fit it. No, we got this. We got this. Hold on. We have the technology for this. Like, pretty much exactly. I need a backpack, honestly. Before I even fish, like, it would be really nice to find a backpack, because kind of cooked right now in storage. Got some tarp. I wish you could make a tarp backpack the way you can make a burlap backpack. Do I risk the run to the next spot? Probably. I think I've already looted this town mostly. It's a pretty small town. It's like one of those in-between towns. Nothing really major here. No PD, no nothing. Beanie. Not trading it out for the sacred snowstorm, Yushanka. You can't make me, and I don't wanna, and I don't wanna, and you can't make me. Alright, we're getting out of here. Useless town. Found a Colt, and that was it. With no ammo. And that didn't even spawn there. Somebody just left it. Oh. And I'm hungry. That sucks. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna make the run to the next town before we, like, start fishing and stuff. I wish this would thaw. It was in my backpack, right next to the warming. I feel like if you have frozen food and you put it in the same inventory, like, clothing piece as a, like, turned on hand warming thing, it should thaw out your food faster. They gotta work on that. No, that is. Don't be weird. Don't be weird in the chat. Oh, it's this spot. I know this spot. This was literally, I think, the first place that I ever spawned on Sakhal. And I've gotten into, like, several fights here before. Which feels weird, because it's not even, like, big enough to be a town. It's just, like, a little place. A little grouping of houses. There goes my alarm. Not necessary. Let's see if we can find... I'm really hoping at one of these Humvee... Okay, we got ammo, but not the right kind. But honestly, I'll definitely take 7.62. Of the ammos to find, that's probably one of the better ones. Early game. We got some chelating tablets, which is nice. I think I'm gonna have to drop or just triple carry the steak knife. And then we got a P1 mag, which is annoying, honestly. I really want to fix this. I'm gonna fix the stab vest. It's been long enough that we've had it that I'm not gonna find another one. I was hoping I would find another one at a PD, but there's not gonna be a PD for like a while. So we can get rid of the rags. Honestly, let's get rid of the P1 mag. I'll just take the ammo. That way we can be, that way we don't have to be, like, triple carrying, basically, the steak knife. I can have just my fists out. I probably should fish here, to be honest. Somebody's been here recently, actually. That fireplace is still warm. Which is kind of crazy, because there's food here. So, like, that's weird that somebody's here recently, but food spawned. Okay, that's big. That's exactly what we need. Now I need to go back, though, and I have to take the zombie out, unfortunately. I need to go back and pick up my rags. Because now okay, I don't know why that didn't hit him. I need to start saving up for a rope so that I can turn that into a backpack. Which isn't the best, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna be triple carrying this now. Hopefully there's enough clothing here and I don't have to go to the next spot, because the next spot down the coast is kind of a little ways away. We do have another t-shirt, that's good. Okay, we're at 4. We need 8 more. Ooh, a belt? That's fire. I really wish this would thaw. Combat sites. I don't think I need that. Okay. Stupid wheelbarrow in my way. Somebody's on the other side of this building from me. Probably in greenhouse right now. I'm glad I didn't stop to cook here, because he would have had to sneak up on me. I'm like 100% positive I heard steps. I don't want to do this here, but I'm going to try doing it quickly. Oh, no way. I don't need this anymore. Let's go. I don't want to fish here now, though, because that guy could pull up on me. Dude, I would love to find, like, some kind of weapon. Like a BK-18 or something. Get a frying pan. That's not bad, honestly. If only we found that earlier, we could have saved the grill. What's that thing called? I don't remember what that thing's called. The cooking grill, I think. The portable, the thing that uses the blue cans. I don't know why I cannot think of that name right now. Got one of the payday masks. Can I please get a weapon? Nothing. A sickle, which we don't need. I already have a sledgehammer. Dude, I could have honestly tried to PvP that guy and smacked him upside the head with this thing. But okay, now I'm bad on water too, which sucks. I literally have chelating tablets. I could just tank a bunch of snow and then take a chelating tab if I need to. But I'm gonna try to avoid doing that. I'm gonna loot these last little bit of houses here. I'm not gonna head any further inland than this because I need to stay by the river to get food. Or not the river, the ocean. A gas stove, that's the name. Which toe is missing? It's an emote on my Twitch. Well, I might not have it. I don't even know like the name of it, man. It's the one next to my big toe, on my left foot. It's like if it were a hand, it would be like your pointer toe. But that also doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I have chelating, like, I'll be okay, because I have the chelating cups. So, if I have to, I can just tank. I'm probably just gonna fish for now, though. But I'm gonna have to stay away from this area, because I know somebody's there right now. And it could be the guy who shot at me in Oil Harbor. He could be following me down the coast. Just because he's heading the same way I am. Second big toe. What does that mean? Let us know. An arrow. Appreciate you. Yes, of course. Let me tell you, one day it just popped off and walked off. I was shocked. Okay, we just hit 3/4. This is bad. I might have to, like... My problem is, I'm worried that I'm gonna take the chelating tabs and it's not gonna cure it. Because I get, like, a really bad case. I'm just gonna do it, though. I'm gonna eat, like, a bunch of snow. And take the chelating tabs. I don't think this sickness makes you throw up. I hope it doesn't. I think it, like, affects your vision and stuff. I'm gonna tank a bunch of snow until my character starts wanting to throw up. And then we're gonna go fish. I pushed it a little too long, literally because there was a player back there and I didn't want to sit there and fish. Because he was definitely gonna walk up and smack me if I tried. Alright, that's probably enough. Alright, hopefully this cures me, because if it doesn't, that's cooked. I have food that I could warm up, like, really fast. What is going on down here? Wait, somebody has a fire down here. Hold on. If this guy's cooking food right now, I'm gonna walk up and smack him with the sledgehammer. Stop making stomach grumble noises, please. Yeah! Oh, this guy has an armband on, though. That's bad. He could have teammates around. We have a sledge. Your headset? Sorry, I will be back. I gotta dip my toes back into official. Yeah, we just smacked the hell out of this guy, by the way. And he had food on him that's not cooked. Let's go. Or it's not, like, frozen. I don't. It's cooked. It's literally cooked. He had an armband on him. I'm gonna stand by the fire and eat. Hold on. Smack the hell out of him, dude. I love sledgehammers so much. They're goated. Grammar is cooked. I know. I know. It's okay, though. It's alright, though. I ruined this. No! It's fine. He had plenty of food on him. I'm just gonna tank a bunch of food. And my sickness went away. Let's go. This is why you never have a fire outside when it's about to be nighttime. You are no longer cooked for now. Yeah, I'll be okay. I have just enough that I'm gonna try to warm up here. I'm worried about his teammate though. Hold on, I also gotta grab this if I can. He has a KA-101 mag, and I have a KA-101 back at base. I have just enough room for this too. I'm about to pack the mag though, just to put the ammo in storage, because it's just taking up an extra slot. Dude, what do you play on? I play on Xbox. I'm on a Series X. No, Series S. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Mostly because I was reading another chat. Reading the Twitch chat. Is it a prestige sledgehammer? We do not. It is, but we do not mention that name here. We don't mention pristine sledgehammer. No. Sickening. Make armbands for no reason all the time for that same effect, or hope somebody will join my freshie tribe. Yeah, I think some people are like, oh, maybe it warms you up a little bit more, like a tiny little bit more. I don't think it does. I think it's the worst insulation. I think it's literally like 0. So I'm gonna see if I can eat this last thing, and then I'm gonna leave, and we're gonna go that way. I want to follow the road, though, because this road in between this town and the south town has a ton. Oh, I want them to think I have friends. Yeah, it is kind of useful for that, but also, like, I used to do that, and then I kind of realized, like, it's going to make people maybe pause and, like, wait to see. There's a chance that it does that, but on official, or, like, on a server which has official spawns... Oh, let's go. Realistically, I'm not going to run back fast enough unless I get really lucky to even, like, let that go work in my advantage. So, I stopped doing it a while ago. But I think it's a good strat if you can get lucky. Ricky, I'm going to make you a Timberwolf headdress IRL. Dude, Lettuce, not even joking. I've been thinking about doing that for like a long time, and just wearing one on cam whenever I'm live. Once I have my webcam, dude. I've been thinking about having a wolf headdress made. Like, look at how bad that is. I just would never have a fire out, honestly, period. Like, I so much prefer having a fire in buildings. And yeah, I know it gets you, like, people might see the smoke, but I'm like, people are gonna see the light from the fire more often, unless you're in the middle of nowhere, than the smoke. I can make it one and send it to your P.O. box. We don't have one yet. I'm getting one soon. But when I have one, dude, I might do some fan mail stuff. That's fair. Good luck, bro. I'm gonna go play now myself, but I'll be back. I appreciate you, Vincent. I hope you subscribed. That way you don't forget the 9 toes. Light in the trees is way worse than the smoke from the chimney. That's what I'm saying, dude. Unless you're inland. Like, if you're inland and you're in the middle of nowhere, then I'm like, yeah, that's fine. But if you're, like, on the coast, I feel like it's just worse. It can just be worse. Like, there's a lot of good buildings to have fires in, so that, like, even if people know you're in there, like, they're either going to sit and camp you or they're going to push you and be at the disadvantage. Hold on. Did I hear a chicken? I thought I heard a chicken. I might not have, though. Okay, it's probably fine. What? In senior? What? Si, senor. W's. W's. But yeah, lettuce, let me tell you. My only problem is, right, it's not something that's, like, made. Right? Like, the wolf headdress is not something that, like, oh, that's, like, a cool thing that somebody makes somewhere. Like, I've tried to find it before, because I've literally, like, tried to find and see if I can buy one for when I have a webcam. And nobody makes one anywhere. At least not one that's, like, high. Like, I want one that looks like it's straight out of the game. And so I was like, dude, am I gonna have to literally hire somebody who normally makes, like, fursuits and be like, hey, I have a special request. Can you make a wolf headdress from DayZ? But I don't want to do that, because if people find out, they're gonna be like, you hired a fursuit maker? Ricky, I make them for a living. Lettuce, you do not make fur. Do you make fursuits for a living? I didn't even know. I don't even know. I don't know what to say about that. Got another farming hoe. And some matches, that's good. Because I don't have anything. I need more water. I might have to go chew on some snow again, to be honest. Do I have any more food? I do, but it's not thawed yet. I make animal hides and clothes / accessories. It's a very like old job. It's what some people have been doing for like hundreds of years. I respect that. However, I will be telling everybody, I mean everybody in the Discord, that you're a fursuit maker, just because. That is going in the announcements. He is a furry. No, Vincent, this is Lettuce Muncher in my Twitch chat, let me tell you. He is a really interesting character. He says he makes... What he said, I make animals, hides, and clothes / accessories. Like real animals, from rabbit mittens to coats made from bears. That's what he says he does. If he's telling the truth, honestly, it's anybody's guess. Because, like... Lettuce is one of those individuals that you never know, like, what is even going on inside of his brain. My game just froze a little. I don't want to be triple carrying this pepper, but, like, I kind of have to be right now. I might start a fire soon because I have so much food on me that's, like, it's worth starting the fire at this point to thaw all the cans and stuff. I specialize in buckskin pants. That's interesting. Does he brain tan? Wait, hold on. I just realized I've been reading this off my phone the entire time because YouTube is not connected to my Lumia stream. Let's get that fixed, please. Thank you. That way I can see the chat on my OBS and I don't have to have my... Well, I always have my phone open anyways. I should not be wasting the durability of my steak knife for this. I should be using the... Okay. Yo, why he in the tree? What is that? What is going on? Oh, let's go. This thawed finally, so I can have this in my inventory. How can I dono? I can't do much, but I appreciate you. I'm not on Twitch. I don't know. I appreciate you, Vincent. I have no idea how that works. I don't think I think because my channel on YouTube is so small, I don't like have that unlocked yet. There's like stuff called like super chats and stuff, but I don't know how that works. I apologize. For bigger ones, I use proper tanning oils. For others, I use brain tan. So he says I only brain tan smaller heights. Doesn't that take, like, forever? Isn't that, like, a multi-month process? Although, maybe you can, like, speed it up with modern technology. I don't know. You usually have that available same, though, bro. Yeah, usually have that available same, though, bro. Okay, I think that's meant for lettuce. But yeah, I don't know how that stuff. I really need to, because on Twitch I have all this stuff like for Twitch points and subscription, like people on subscription get like perks like special emojis and stuff that I'm setting up. I need to figure out how to do that for YouTube too, because I want YouTube. I don't want the people of the YouTube to just be forsaken. For me and my shop, it takes 4 to 8 weeks. Yeah, so like a couple months. That's fair. Look at you mediating. Tell Lettuce Vincent says hi. I definitely need to go check my farm. I called DayZ Spicy. Stardew Valley. I haven't actually played Stardew Valley, so I don't have like the frame of reference for that. But yeah, I can see that. A lot of games are kind of like derivative these days. Like I've always called 7 Days to Die adult Minecraft, even though Minecraft is chill. Like we like Minecraft. No, not slinging shade towards Minecraft. But, like, I call 7 Days to Die adult Minecraft because it's all blocky. Alright, hold on. I gotta get on. I'm not gonna fight both of these when I'm not on top of something. Okay. And I got another aggro. I hate getting on top of stuff and taking out zombies, but when I don't have a suppressed pistol and you have 3 on you, it's kind of the best choice. Back up, lady. Yo! Alright, we got a soda. That's good. Trust me, I run inland and become a menace, but I'm usually a friendly coastal farmer that likes interaction. I would love to have, like, interaction and stuff. I haven't been able to find that, though, recently. I feel like you kind of have to be, like, the person to speak first these days. Like, you can't just be like, oh, okay, my game just, whoa, hard froze. Yeah, like, you kind of have to be the first, I think. Yo, spot on. Yeah, but those blood hordes are intense. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I gotta YouTube set up more. I literally just started this week on YouTube Shorts. I gotta figure out how it... Dude! Wait, hold on. Time out, dude. This is a one-door... Dude, I feel like this would make a nasty base, because this server has the build anywhere mod. And, like, you could gate stack like crazy right here. And then just live in the... Ooh, this would be a dope base, dude. It's too late, though. We already have our own home. And I like my abode. Oh, let's go. Finally, we have a weapon! Yes! But of course, it's raggedy. Okay, wait, why do I have this? The farming hoe I can get rid of. It's whatever. It's not... It's a little annoying. That, I could have had that on my inventory the entire time. Out of my inventory and attached here. That is sickening. Let me favorite this, but I gotta pull this off. Because I don't have a battery for it. Let's go. $2629 is official. Is that the official you're on, or like what? Oh, hold on, we got a military spot here. Time out. What the heck is this? I feel like this is not normally here. Especially with how slanted it is. There's nothing in it. This might be one of those random spawns that this server put in. Like little mini areas. Like, this is definitely not here normally, though. Oh, there's military zombies, though. There's like 3 or 4. The farmer in me is crying a bit. Oh, because I dropped the farming hoe? Dude. If I could have carried it, I honestly would, because we need it for fishing. It's so like obnoxious to dig up worms with a knife because it takes so long and you get 1 per. Okay, come on. There's got to be a zombie that gives me 45 ACP. Please. Zombie. Tell me you have some 45 ACP on you. No. I think I heard another one, though. Maybe I didn't. No, yeah, there is. Yo. You got some? Please? 45? No way. 2 big swings? No. No. Oh my god, I thought that was 2 players. I totally thought that was 2 players. These zombies are so far out from the town. What are they doing out here? Oh, I think they spawn on that shed. Are you serious? Okay, dude. I play Karma Crew Community or PvP Zolen, but 2629 Nizunoi is my home. I'm mayor there. You really can't grow in Sakhal? Yeah, you can't grow anything on Sakhal. Like, it's just too cold. I think. You'll find stuff that's like freeze-dried, basically. But, and then obviously, like, during the summer they grow stuff here, but during the winter it's way too cold, I think. Got a beautiful night sky out. What town is this, actually? I'm not sure. Where are we? This is Shimno. Somebody has respawned recently. I'm guessing. Let me see. Just double check. Yeah, this guy just respawned. He had more food on him for us, though. I'm activating this. I don't know why people don't take these south spawns. This is literally one of the furthest south spawns I think you can get on official. Fishing is the way, you right. I didn't think there was seasons in this game, but I only have about 700. No, there's not seasons. I'm talking about, like, if this map were to have a summer, like, that's when stuff grows. Because they still have, like, the the little garden boxes and stuff, those things, we're gonna have to... Actually, no, I lied. We can take the Pepsi. Let's go. I don't have to go have snow again. Half the time, I think the ground is too frozen to even dig up worms. You have to go to specific spots. I think you can't do it where there's, like, entirely snow. I'm not positive, though. Also, that's just a really buggy thing, though. Like, digging up worms, period, can be really buggy. You have to, like, kind of finesse it a little bit. Game froze really bad there. Okay. Love to see that. I don't know why it does that, man. Are you Ninetoes Ricky on Twitch as well? Yeah, I actually have it pinned in chat. It's just underscores. Again, Twitch might not fix your donos on YouTube. I definitely will. It might be something that's out of my control though, because they might not give it to you. Because like it's the same way on Twitch. You unlock subscribers and stuff on Twitch after you become an affiliate, which is at 75 followers. YouTube might have a similar process and they just haven't given it to me yet. But like I said, ooh, hype. That's hype. Hold on, let me fix it. I think YouTube has a similar thing, but I literally just started this Monday on YouTube Shorts. I moved over from TikTok. Let's go. That's W's. Love to see that. So I'm still figuring out a lot of the stuff. Greenhouses, yeah, that's the word. Like, they still have them, but... And then they added these things, if I can see one. Those, like, little buoy things. I don't think they spawn anything. I don't know why they're there. But they added those, like, after the map was already made. I don't know what their purpose is. I'm really looking to see if we can get lucky and find a, one of those, like, boat events, the static boats that are like a rib. Because if we can find those, I would definitely just swim out, and then I'll come back to shore, and we'll take the time to cook, and then also, like, warm back up from swimming. Nothing, okay. How bad is this mag? It's just damaged, okay. Hopefully, it doesn't jam on us. Hopefully. This should be the town before Aniva, unless this is Aniva. I don't think it... No, it's not Aniva. Town before. Alright, let's get... Ooh, no, we don't need that. I forgot. We already have the Snowstormy Shanka. I'm gonna eat this. Should I check up there for a hacksaw? I'm gonna do it. Hopefully we're far south enough that we're into tier 2, and so we can actually find them. Ooh, that's nice, actually. Already kind of worse. Just gotta find a revolver or something. If I find a revolver, I'm dropping the Colt. Let me up! Okay. I hate how far forward you step with the sledgehammer, man. It's so annoying. Or cowboy repeater. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the repeater, to be honest. Like, it's okay. I just don't like how little damage it does. Like, I feel like it takes several shots before you even uncon somebody, which can just be really difficult. Because you shoot the first time, and then you, like, it takes a minute to get the second shot lined up. I think it's really cool. I have a replica repeater that I have, for display on my wall. But it's just, it's not... Out of the mid-tier weapons, or like the starter-tier weapons, I'd rather have a BK-18, honestly. And the BK-18, like, takes longer to reload, but it just hits so much harder. I like the revolver, though. Really like the deagle. Deagle can be really useful, especially if you have it suppressed and have the scope on it. Looks like it's getting a little bit lighter. I don't know why. It just, like, got, like, 2 shades lighter. Suddenly. Let me double check where we are. Yeah, we're in boss talk. That's what I thought. Let's empty this, get the ammo out. Oh, if only I had a gas stove, dude. That's okay. It's alright. We will persevere. These gloves are in better condition. If these gloves get me sick, though, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. Somebody definitely, like, just left those. Get some more matches. We can stack those. I don't remember if I went in here or not. I'm gonna double check. Okay. Can I get a hacksaw or a handsaw, please? Just a bunch of netting. I found netting so many times. Game stutter. Really great. Canvas bag. That holds 1 slot more. We're taking it. It's also green, so that's honestly a lot better than the bright blue. Netting wire and worms for the fishing. When I've never done netting for fishing, and I already have a pristine fishing rod with a jig, and so I'm like, I just feel like I shouldn't focus on that, you know? I have enough. We'll take the box of nails, even though I have way too much at base already. I really just need a handsaw or a hacksaw. Lettuce, why did you just say Bonnie Blue? Like, what? Another gas canister. Like, come on, man. Ooh, okay. That can be goated. Oh, Oh, it won't let me fit that in here, though. Ooh. The fish trap is passive. You can log out and catch fish instead of getting sniped on the coast while using your pristine fishing rod. That's true. However, I feel like, I guess that's not cheesebally, but I don't have a use for it at my base because my base is inland, and so like, I don't want to, especially when I'm streaming. Like I'm not. Ooh, that's a huge find. I'm not just gonna like log out for 20 minutes and let the fish, because then I'm just like not doing anything on stream. I'm gonna be locked in. And if it happens, it happens. Can I repair this? No, I have to drop it. Okay. I don't know why I did that way, but it's fine. Where is that? There it is. It's kind of a waste, but like, it is what it is. I don't want this thing, if I absolutely need it, I don't want it jamming on me. I really need a container for water, honestly. That's the next step of like, the next thing that I need most pressingly. Wow. Ooh, what's that? Can of lunch meat? Yes, please. Binoculars. I already have the 2x. Don't need it, honestly. How is this? Best insulation. I lose out on 4 slots. But honestly, on Sakhal, kind of worth. Ooh, you scared me. I don't cheese much, but I like coastal interaction. Yeah. But I like to build close enough to the coast. My endgame is different than a lot of people's. I'm built like sort of close to the coast, but like not close enough that I would like leave I thought that was a fire in there, that I would leave a thing and then like leave and then come back. Like I could, but especially living inland, I prefer to do like the, if I'm gonna do a trap, I want to do like the snare trap thing, or the metal wire trap. Which, I gotta, like, that's something I want to learn, because I've only done it, like, once, and I don't remember exactly how it works. We gotta acquire that knowledge. Frankly, if you're loaded with enough food, you can make it to Northwest Airfield and back to your base quick. That's true. Is this in Christine? Yeah, I'm taking that. I definitely could. I might do that. I don't want to run all the way to the airfield, which is Nogavo. Or down to the peninsula. Alright, Punk, what you got? DayZ is gonna DayZ. As soon as I loaded into my farm, I was a severe desync. It showed that I switched to my melee weapon. I still have my P1 and wasted all my bullets. Sad. Dude. Yeah, DayZ just stinks. Is the airfield good on Sakhal? Kind of. The problem is, this server is so popped that it gets looted constantly, and so it's, like, empty. Honestly, that's why I haven't gone to, like, the airfield or anything on stream yet. Mostly because you get what you need, like, weapon-wise, more from PvP. Like, this server's a lot different. You really more get stuff from PvP than you get from, like, actual traditional looting. Short stick metal wire worm. For that trap. Yeah. We got a farming hoe. Yo, who is dropping the jean? Come on. That's a good jean jacket. And we're dropping it. In the middle of the road, too. This traps last 8 hours, so if you play regularly, you'd be alright. I could use one, like, one time during stream, but then I usually don't get on again if I'm not streaming, and I only stream for a little while. I think the same with snares. It could also just be different on this server. Like, they might have them lasting longer or shorter. So it really depends. From server to server, especially when you're on a community hardcore server, like, they change a lot of stuff. Like, imagine just 5 minutes. Just disappears. I'd be so upset, honestly. Okay, we're down on water again. I kind of was dumb and didn't get water in that previous town when I definitely should have. So we're gonna have to eat some snow again. But it's fine. Now that I know that you can, like, tank just a bunch of snow and take one pill and you're fine. I'm literally just gonna go do that for, like, 5 minutes. Until the water's... Until I'm about to throw up, pretty much. This should be big enough, hopefully. Yeah, we're good. It's a good spot to do this, too, honestly. These gloves look so weird. Looks like there's a hole in the middle. It's all scrunched up weird. I'm sending a clicker to your house? No. You will not be doing that, Lettuce. I don't stream, but I might pick it up. It's been a thought for a while. You can always do what I call welfare checks. No, don't send... Nobody's sending anything or doing anything. I'm sending in the Rat King? No! Let me tell you, a couple months ago, we had... we pulled some boxes out of storage that were in, like, in one of those, like, you store it places. And there was like 3 or 4 baby rats in them that we didn't notice until they were wandering our house. It was sickening. How much snow can you eat, dude? I'm just sitting here chowing down on this stuff. Like, what? Ooh. Alright, that's enough. I'm tired of it. Where is the Chelini tablets? Here. That's in a Neva, probably, honestly. That's exactly what that sounds like. Could try to be sneaky with the Sporter, but if it's somebody with a helmet, we're cooked. Not enough, I guess? Like, pretty much, dude. Jesus. This guy is shooting a lot. This has to be zombies he's shooting out. There's no way that's at a player. If that's at a player, this guy sucks. Here's a pistol now. It sounds like a M-Lock. Probably new. Maybe. could definitely try to be sneaky here, but I just don't know if it's gonna work with the sporter. I'm gonna risk it though, I think. We're gonna be very sneaky and see if we can do something with it. It just hits like a freaking throwing a handful of marshmallows at somebody. That's way heavier than the sporter. What? This thing? I could try to sledgehammer him. That is a thought. It depends upon what the scenario is, right? I wish I had a battery. If I had a battery in this 2x scope, dude, I could totally just wait. And if it's just a solo, dude, just dome him to uncon him. Because even with a helmet, if you hit somebody with 22 to the helmet, like, once or maybe it takes a max of twice, they're still uncon. Oh, the noise is the gunfire? Yeah, that was... maybe like a CR-527 or something with how quickly it was shooting, but it wasn't a shotgun. It could have been a CR-527. But it wasn't something like automatic. It wasn't like an AK or something. Because even when you tap an AK, it doesn't sound like that. Way too quick for a bolt action? Maybe. I don't know what it would be then. They could have just been shooting the bolt. The only reason I say that is if there's zombies on top of them and they're just spamming the bolt action, it can be that quick. Sometimes. That was definitely here, though. I just gotta look for downed or aggroed zombies, to be honest. One of the biggest spots people sit is those apartment buildings. Ooh, is this good gloves? It is. Slowly putting together the better fit. Love to see it. I would love to find like a shoddy or something in one of these buildings. What is this? We got a Zook. Got pickle. I know I'm looting, which I probably shouldn't focus on right now, but I'm kind of a little bit of a loot gum, so it's okay. I'm swapping to the running shoes because my boots are raggedy. What is this? Netting again, dude. Please. Let me get some kind of goodie that's not netting out of one of these sheds. Fine, I'll get Twitch. You can slow tap an assault rifle. I think that's... There's a lot of semi-auto options. I don't run into a player with an LAR on the hill. Dude, yeah, I hope not. That definitely was not an LAR, that shot. I don't think so, at least. If it is, that's kind of crazy that they're, like, this far over from, like, where you would find that. Like, he's been alive for a fat minute, if that is. I really want to loot here to try to get better clothing, but I'm very nervous. If I had a shoddy, I would feel a lot better. I'm also swapping to this hiking jacket because I'm pretty sure this is also best insulation. No, it's high, but it holds more. I'm fine with that. I'm going to activate this. Or supper? What, lettuce? What do you mean, or supper? What do you mean by that? It's promising that that door is closed, honestly. And the fact that there's 9x39 here Tells me these guys might not have been here yet. And alive zombies still. It just sounded heavy, mostly. I'm leaning towards bolt action, kind of. Yeah, no, that wasn't a 22. There's no shot. I think it was a CR527. That's my guess. I'm taking these pants, though. No, don't do that. Okay, good. I hate it when it does that, where it gets... you take your pants and swap them, and then it ends up being, like, stuck in the wall. Ooh, it's my least favorite thing that happens on this game. But it happens so seldom that I don't, like, do anything about it. Ooh, we have a fire axe. Tempting, but no. When I already have the sledgehammer. No way a helmet, dude. That sucks. I kind of want to use it, but, like, that sucks. I'm gonna wait until I find a better one. You kind of gotta sacrifice sometimes on Sakhal, or else you're just gonna die of... If you were to wear, like, a fit that only prioritized protection, you can get cooked really fast by the cold. Okay, those are my old pants. Okay, I gotta open this up and eat it. And I have another one that's also ready to, which is fire. What does Klinger Bob mean? Why do you just be, like, yapping sometimes? I don't know, when I was trying to switch to my brass knuckles and ended up trying 5 pistol shots, that was very close to my least favorite thing in DayZ. That's real. Ooh, that zombie being that close to that building, they could be in there. If there was more, I'd be, like, more certain. There's just one. Ugh. Oh, server reset. No! It's not that big of a deal. Alright, that means we're getting onto a PvP server for 5 minutes. Never mind, all of the PvP servers are full right now. Are you serious right now? Okay, give me one that's not full. Prison Deathmatch. Prison Deathmatch PvP. I spawned in and I am hurted. This game is excellent. Where's this guy? I really just wanted him to kill me faster than that. I was shooting like a bot so he would turn and kill me faster. But it still took him way too long. Because I'm pretty sure I was lagged. I might have been wrong. What is it, Vicar? It's this thing. I don't know how to pronounce this, man. I just say Vicar. I was hoping I would find like a sniper in here, but that guy's... I was trying to look... Oh, I forgot this was third person. No, I've never seen that gun like ever. This has been in the game. It's a 9x39. It's a variant of the S-Bell rifle. It kind of sucks, to be honest. I don't like how high the fire rate is. Somebody's in here. Upstairs, I think. Hello? Gun is made of epoxy and duct tape. Dude, pretty much. Is this guy not in here? Like, what? Oh, watch this. Watch this fake out. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, he's out there. I'm like, what are we doing? What is this guy doing? More importantly. Oh, no way. Right as I start pushing, he was probably third person peeking, honestly. The question is, can I schmack him from here? Probably not. Although maybe, because he just jumped off of this, which made him lose his height advantage, which means I can come up here and schmack him. I just flopped all my shots. Really bad. And there's a guy shooting at me from a different direction. I'm dead. I got sniped from a different direction entirely from that other sniper, even. I got shot from this thing. I need a, you can have a VS-89 spawn. I see that guy, I'm pretty sure. I think I just saw him at the top. I gotta load! That guy's schmacked. Skid Rock, W's on the follow. I think that is, I think that's Vincent from YouTube. Alright, watch me schmack this guy down. He's up here. He's dumb. Get out of here. There's another one over here. Dang it, dude. It is Vincent, I was correct. W's on the follow. Wow, this guy's spray sucks. What the hell happened? I thought that guy was dead. Alright, now he is. Let me load! Dude, this guy smacked my scope. No. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna smack this guy who's sniping over here really fast. I hate people who go over here and like sit. Oh, I can't hit him like barely, dude. Oh, I wish they had tweak settings on this game. No way. Okay, I just suck because this scope I can't see anything out of. Alright, we're calling this last life for sure. I just can't see anything. Alright, we're swapping back. Hopefully it's back up. It is. Let's go. It just got back up too. Alright. I got a little concerned for a second because I thought my character had respawned, but he didn't. We're fine. Everything's fine. This Noticola is thawed out, which is perfect. I'm not gonna loot through this again. I really want to see if this guy loads back in. Who is here? I don't even know if he's still here. I want to loot the military, though, because server reset. I'm locked out of my Google account, and it isn't letting me subscribe or donate. I'm a man of my word. I haven't played one PP or to call in a long time. Oh, first person or Sakhal in a long time, and for some reason my vision is already flashing. Dude, what? Oh my god, my game just froze. No, we're good. You're good though, Vince. I even appreciate you coming over here to Twitch and subscribe or following though, because we're so close to 100 followers. It is insane. I think I'm at 97 now with you. That's hype. Do I want to take this? Oh, it's such a good piece of clothing, but it makes you stick out so bad. Yeah, no, that's weird, Skid Rock. Or Vincent. Nope, just a couple hundred more till 420. Just a few. Ooh, what's up, guys? Why are you here, actually? Give me some 45 ACP, maybe? Run fast. 545. I'll take that, honestly. Okay. No way I whiffed that. And some regular 556, which I will stack into... Is it in here? No. Where is my... There it is. More food. Dude, canned food is crazy on Sakhal now. It used to be so hard to find. But now you can find it, like, everywhere. There's another box of it. I'm not even gonna take it. I'm not gonna take it anymore. I have way too... I have, like, 7 at base. That's too much. I'm already probably gonna end up throwing out the one that I have on me. Yes! Dude, no way I just found a handsaw. No way. Let's go. Head torch. Do I take that? Maybe. Just for now. Until I find ski goggles probably, and I'll drop it. Just rope. Don't need it when we have the pristine fishing rod. Another jig? Okay, yeah, I can definitely get rid of this hook though. That's hype. Alright, I really want to loot the military, but I'm really concerned this guy's gonna, like, spawn in and, like, be there. But it's also been a good, like, 20 minutes since the shot, so if he's still here, it kind of just sucks. But it's kind of funny, I was looking through my parents today, and while I found an IRL, I was looking through my, probably pants today, and while I found an IRL can of unknown, oh, pantry, probably. Okay, I got confused, Pantry today, and while I found an IRL can of unknown food, I haven't been brave enough to open it yet, and it's solid. It's definitely not vegetables. I hope it's corned beef. I will only take 3 bites at a time. Dude, I don't even know. That's gonna have to pass the smell test. Like, you're gonna have to smell it and be like, what is this? And if you can't even figure it out off the smell test, like, you gotta get rid of it, dude. There's no shot. SG5K? Kinda hype. Problem is I'm triple carrying now. I might need to drop the sledgehammer at some point. Oh, no way. There's another jig on that. I'm not gonna take it. It expires 2028, but it definitely smell tests, yeah. I mean, you're probably fine. Oh, this is the base. I forgot that this was here. I wonder if this was base owner then, so he could still be here. We gotta be really careful, actually. There's a guy who made this boat into his base, and he lives in, like, that area. Underneath the like, where you drive the boat. The sleeping quarters or living quarters or whatever you call it. That's been there for a long time, too. I've really wanted to raid it. Okay, I think there's another spot to loot. Here, like, I like to go through these, because last time I was here and I went through these, I found a baby AK. If I get lucky and find another baby AK, it'd be super worth. What do we have here? That probably was left here by a player. Maybe not, because there's another one here. I guess they're just spawning in these. What we got here? More 7.62. That's hype. And another leather sewing kit. Honestly. Ah! This sucks. I have to drop this. I hate doing that. I don't want to do that. But, like, I have to. Okay, I think I can make room if I eat a little bit. You know what? I'm going to open it as soon as I get to a good stopping point, apparently. The player that was indecent with flashing vision is okay. I'm just very cold. It's been about 5 months since I played Sakhal. I'm from Florida. I'm not used to it being cold, so it's not in my nature. I can't wait for Badlands. Dude, I'm super hyped for Badlands, honestly. A lot of people are, like, iffy on it, and they're like, and for good reason, almost. Because there's a ton of people who are, like, kind of mad at the state of the game, and they're like, you should fix it before you actually focus on, like, getting more updates out that are, like, major content expansions. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, my God, they're cannibals. That's scary. They're focused on DayZ 2, pretty much. And I think Badlands is probably partially, like, a test for DayZ 2. It's probably like they're going to incorporate a lot of new mechanics, like the building mechanics and stuff, and test them out and for the, like, express purpose of this is going to be something that they're going to add to DayZ 2. Alright. This is not good. I think I'm just gonna have to drop the old. I really didn't want to, but it is only one use left. That makes me feel better. Alright, where did that go? Did it go in here? Yeah, it did. Okay. So a couple things I can do. First of all, I gotta do that and refavorite my bandage. Yeah, DayZ 2 is definitely more exciting. I just don't want them to... Like, I need DayZ 2 to be done right, basically. And what sucks is I'm a content creator, so, like, I'm gonna... Of course I'm gonna be one of the people who, like, buys it first and, like, gives the first impressions and stuff. But, like, ooh. I'm really worried about it just having a bunch of really, like, broken bugs and stuff. Like, if day 1, if DayZ 2 still has a duping issue, I'm gonna be, like, really upset, honestly. There's another handsaw. That's fire. I still have the one, right? Yeah, I still have the one. We're good. Flare. What the heck am I gonna do? I will take these cargo pants, though, probably. Because those are a lot better at blending in than these firefighter pants. I don't remember if I checked to see if the boat was out here, the boat spawn. Especially after reset, it might have caught in here, so I'm gonna check that really fast. It's literally the same pair of shoes that I have. Sneaky. No way I didn't sneak attack him. Dang it, dude. Okay. Oh, dude, I think it's there. We gotta check it. If it just respawned because, or if it just spawned here because of server reset, it's gonna have stuff on it. It's right there. Getting to it sucks, but, like, I'm gonna try my best. Yes! Okay, I didn't get in the water there. I hate going to these. So much. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh no, it's that. Okay, there is a boat here. I thought I saw this. I was gonna get so upset. What's a better path to get to that boat? I think I need to get over to this thing. Dude, my hopes are probably already given up. Just need to make friends with motors. That's new. This has been added since I was here last, though. Real talk. Which is dumb because I'm pretty sure you can mantle anywhere along this. So I really don't know what the point of doing that is. Like, I don't know what... And you can jump from here, for sure. So I don't know what the point of that is. I really want to raid this guy, though. I know that he's just stacked in there. He's been here for literally, like, longer than I've even had my base, period. I'm probably not going to be able to make this jump. Nope. Okay, my character just glitched down to the floor. That's great. Thanks. And it's not letting me mantle until now. That makes sense. I was spamming A. This jump is probably better. Oh god, don't interact with him, Vincent. Terrible. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Lettuce, how do you feel that lettuce is currently causing everybody to shit their brains out? Like, how do you feel about that? That it's literally the fault of your favorite thing on Earth. Ricky swore, guys, I get one free pass every stream. Les, if you clip that and send it to the Discord, I'm deleting your Twitch clip and deleting it out of the Discord. Alright, what do we have here? We have some boots. Oh, there's a grenade, dude! I mean, even for the grenade itself, that's worth. I'm taking these boots. These are really good boots. We take the nade. We take the VSS mag, I think. Scar precision buttstock. I don't have a scar, so I don't need that. And then M4 MP buttstock. Alright, the best way for me to go is probably back the way that I came. This way somewhere? I don't remember where I came from. I think it was this way somewhere. I mean, I know it was, like, towards this town, but I don't remember which exact floating ice shelves I went on. I think as long as I go this way, we'll, like, get close enough. I hate being here. I always hate being on these. Like, you can get spotted so easily. Denial is a river in Egypt. This is true. Oh, let's go. Now, I'm gonna test this literally because I already got wet, but, like, I gotta see if these guys are dumb or not. Can you mantle here? Oh, maybe you can't. Maybe these guys are smart. They're not that smart, though. Because you can still leap from this iceberg. Let me up! There you go. But yeah, they need to block off, like, a large area of here, of this area. A large portion of here to prevent jumping over. Because, like, pretty much entirely along this, you can probably make a jump. If you really lock in. Oh, no. What is happening? Alrighty then. Okay. So yeah, so this guy has, like, all of his loot. Look at how much is in there, dude. He's got a barrel in there. So there's one gate and then a backwards gate there. And then probably another gate. Oh, he's got boxes out the wazoo too. And then another backwards gate there for some reason. But I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that's... So this is this entrance that he's, like, blocking off. And then this entrance, he's blocked off. Which I think that's a second entrance. He's got wall stacks here, though. Really bad. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe it's literally just this. I thought he did. But, like, you could shoot this out soft side. You could soft side this from up here, even if you wanted to. You might even be able to just dismantle. Oh, that's because there's this entrance, too. I didn't even think about that. I don't know. I think it's literally... You can see all of the loot in there. It's one forward-facing gate and one backwards gate to get to all of that loot in there. And then I think he has his loot, like, split, though. Maybe. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm a liar. I don't think there's anything in that first room, unless this isn't that first room. No, I don't think it is. Because there's not a window. So he does have his loot split. So, like, this way, you would have to break this, and then soft side this, which isn't that bad. And then get into the other room as well. That's something, like, if we could find a crossbow, dude, I would come and crossbow raid him. 1,000,000,000%. Okay, my character just entirely did not do that jump the way that I wanted him to at all. That's okay, though. I'm only a little upset. I would love to find a crossbow and raid that, dude. Crap. Alright, let's get a little ways away from this, though. And it's one of those things that I have to kind of do soon before he builds it up too much, and it's like, it's just gonna keep getting more and more difficult. Alright, I'm gonna chill on the staircase, and we're gonna wring out all of my clothing really fast. I really just gotta get back to base, though. Honestly, can I bring this? No. Okay. That's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. The ski mask we need to ring out, though. And then I might have one of those things on me to activate. I might. To keep me warm. I don't know, though. I do. Let's go. Ricky is not the Saddam Hussein of this time. That is a sickening take, Lettuce. What are we talking about? Another sledgehammer. Ooh, can I repair that? With one of these? Yes, I can. I'm taking these gloves. They're best insulation. These are like the best gloves you can have on Sakhal. The padded gloves. Oh my god, I love them. We're not dying of cold anymore, which is great. I don't have to stop. No way, let's go. Okay. Bare minimum, even once we get rid of the Sporter 22, we'll probably try to find a MK2. I had to think of the name for a second. And we'll have a bunch of ammo for it. That's good. The other thing I just thought of right now, which I don't even know if I can do this. I have enough boxes of nails back at base. I'm getting rid of that box. I have a box of 45 now. Yo, so my phone just died, but I had severe desync in the Sakhal first person I was playing. Anyways, all the bullets that I thought I shot are in my pistol in my third person farming server. You playing community or official? I'm on a community hardcore server. Lettuce, I hope your butt is doing better. Real. Here we go. That's what I needed. Put that away, and this, and we're good. Matter of fact, let me eat this. Let me snack on that. Desync is weird, as am I. Very true. You can't be as weird as Lettuce, though, let me tell you. Lettuce might be the world record of weird people. He used to come in here, when he was, like, new, he would come in here and do slam poetry randomly. I'm like, what are we doing? But you know what? It's alright, it's a judgment-free zone, I guess. Only a little bit of judgment. Just a smidge. I eat horsehair and guitar strings. That just sounds awful. I mean, he did bring up unsolicited poop jokes, and he mutilates animals for a living. This is true. Both very valid things. I was a rough guide for a while. And I just live in Florida. Yeah, but you probably only eat the bottom E string. Okay, I eat bass strings. You guys... I don't like it. Hammer. How do I get from here to Sachalag? That is a good question. I don't know the answer. I have to go back towards the fire station and take that road. Okay, that's valid. I can do that. We can do that. We have the technology. I'm glad I remembered that I had the Colt. Because now I have something that isn't a pea shooter entirely. And will do enough damage that I might actually, like, be okay if I need to, like, spray at close range. Unless I run into a guy with, like, an M4 or something, but... Mostly on this server, because it's so difficult to find weapons that are, like, good. People are usually running around with, like, either basic automatics, like baby AKs, or like, shotguns. So we're pretty... We'll be okay. I wish I had found a mag for the SG5K. This would be actually really good. We can build it faster, better, stronger. Faster, stronger, better. Yeah, that's why we needed this thing, because that was necessary. That's a third nade that I'm gonna have as long as I can get back to base with it. So I think it's 7 to raid a gate. I think. So we're kind of like almost halfway there to raiding the first gate of a base. If we can find a small base that's like a 1-gate raid or something, might end up doing it soon. Oh, raft guide. Okay, I see. I saw that up in chat. I just put 2 and 2 together finally. My shadow's floating. done a lot with a Colt though on Sakhal. Do not underestimate the Colt. I think I have a video of me when I was just streaming on Twitch and TikTok, like smacking a duo that had like AKs and stuff on official with a Colt. Do you play open comms like Prox chat? Yeah, but I was a raft guide. That's fire. Like I have it. I can turn it on if I wanted to, but when I'm just talking to chat to you guys, I usually don't like just leave my mic on. Just because it can be like, I don't want people just hearing me randomly. Cold killing craziness, very true, lettuce. But yeah, I think that's one of the videos I have up as a short. I have a lot of videos from TikTok that I have to convert to shorts. Cause I have a lot of really good videos over there, but I'm like kind of done with them because they're not a good company anymore, really. I just tried to open, I don't know why, I just tried to open my map like I'm playing Arma. I held right on my D-pad, thinking it was gonna open a map. What are we doing? Do I have any food? Yeah, we do. Alright, we're good. So kind of push to talk. Yeah, you can either do that, or I can turn it on and then I can just turn it off again. That's what I usually do. If I like want to talk to people, which is very seldom, it's very seldom that I'm gonna talk to players on Sakhal on this hardcore server, just because there's always so much on the line. It's really hard to find the trust players. Have you played DayZ 2 on Recorder? I did. It was okay. It just doesn't run well on Xbox. I think it's a cool concept, obviously, especially when you consider the fact that DayZ itself came from a mod from Arma. But I don't know. It just didn't seem like it was there. Doesn't run well enough on Xbox. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try to take one of these out with my sporter. This official server that I play on is kind of weird. It's very populated all the time, but I actually get a lot of positive player interaction on the coast. That's fire. That's fire, especially considering whenever I'm on the coast on official, it's always just dubers who are like in full kits and stuff, and I hate it. I don't know how many shots this is gonna take. I'm gonna try to aim for headshots. Okay, it only took 2. That's good. Alright, hopefully nobody sees me doing this, because if they do, I'm gonna be cocked. In the middle of nowhere. I also don't really have room for this, but I might drop some of my like frozen food right now for it. It's not that like terrible. I just need to find the room. Dropping some other like stupid stuff. This might be more difficult than I thought it was gonna be. I really might honestly get rid of the fishing rod for now, because I can always just make one of those. And then we'll throw this on. And when we have this much food, I'm not going to be worrying about fishing for... I mean, I didn't even fish, period, on the coast. So, I don't need to worry about fishing necessarily right now. I'll just hold on to the jigs, and if we need to make one, we'll make one. No issue. It's like the 4th tarp spawn I've seen. about to keep this out, actually. For PvP, the Colt is probably the best thing to have on me. That's fire. That's fire, but the problem is I, like, so do not have the room for this right now, which is bad. I might have to drop it, to be honest, and just take the ammo. So I think I'm going to migrate from being coastal farmers to moving everything into the general store. And then there will have to be some sort of exchange. I've had a lot of people destroy watchtowers and garden plots lately. I think my pumpkin spices need to be reciprocated in some form. I can see that. I can see that. You can set up a little trade shop. People do that on official. It's just difficult. So I'll be the worker of the general store and 2629 in Nizanai. They're making me watch an ad for a couple of minutes, which sucks. The shells can be stocked on my shoe. Oh, this guy has a good backpack. All right, hold on. Shelves can be stocked on my ship. That's valid. Okay, hold on. I was reading chat. I should have walked in. Being on official's peak. Very true. Very true. Very true. I'm so hyped this guy had a backpack for me, though. That is exquisite. More slots, let's go. That's a good backpack too. It blends in pretty well with a lot of stuff. Let me pack this mag really fast before we go anywhere. I wish I had a 30 rounder for it, but whatever. This is one of those random spawns that the server puts in. These can be really cool. I feel like blue might blend in just... Yeah, it's a little bit better because it's only blue at the top. That's actually really good. Ballistic vest, that's pristine. I'm probably going to swap to that because I think ours is worn. Ooh, we got a bison. Do I have ammo for it? No. That sucks. Hold on, though. We might be able to find some. Trail shoes. Actually, no, we keep the boots. Bison's probably the move to run. Can't keep it in full, though. Do I swap to a hip pack? I might. It is a party pack, which sucks. That's just the ice, kind of. My other problem is I don't really know where I am. I might have to look on the map for a second and, like, figure out where I'm at. So I'm gonna actually chill in this little thing for a second. Give me 1 second. Everybody. So I was just in a Neva, and I'm at like a crossroads. Okay, I know where I am now. We're actually right where we're supposed to be, so that's good. I'm swapping to the party pack. Party animal time. That's good though. We finally have a water collection item. Because we're kind of getting worried about that. We have to run this way, I think. This gets us towards Lesogorovka, which then will get us towards the military. Actually, you can see the military from here. You can see, right up there. That's one of the, like, smaller military spots. And I definitely need to loot there now because we need 380, and 380 will spawn there. Hopefully. I definitely feel a lot better having this thing. It is a pea shooter, so if we run into somebody with a plate carrier, we're honestly probably cooked. But if we can run into somebody who's, like, not plate carrier or ballistic vested up, we might be okay. With 20 shots. Oh my god, I just dropped my phone, and that was probably so loud on the microphone. I'm so sorry. Lettuce, what? No. Okay, lettuce. First of all, that's getting deleted. I don't know what that is. Better than poop shooter. Okay. Lettuce, some of the things you say are just, like, so corny. Like, you're kind of a corny individual. Hate to say it. But sometimes you have to. That's okay, though, Lettuce. I forgive you. And we still love you here. Ads on this are way too long for watching live streams. I'm new to this. So, I actually have that set up. I do apologize for the ads. You just have to keep in mind, it's 3 minutes that you get of ads per hour. And so, like, that was the best, like, ratio that I found, because I have to have a minimum of 3 minutes, and I didn't want you guys to have to watch like 30 seconds of ads every 15 minutes. I'd rather you guys just have to watch it in the big chunk in 1 hour, because I know that's what I would rather have, because then it's like, oh, it's 3 minutes of ads, I can take a break and you know, do something else for a second, or whatever, go to the bathroom, like, whatever. Because it used to be that ads would play, like, I think it was like 1.5 minutes every 30 minutes, but they would play immediately upon somebody arriving into the stream. So, like, you get to the stream, and then you have to sit through 1.5 minutes of ads just to watch. And that was a lot worse, in my opinion. So I swapped over to this, and I think it's a little bit better. I just need to have it set up. I actually have a resource available to me. I don't even know what you would call it. It's kind of like a mod for OBS called Lumia Stream, and it actually has like a little chat notification that it can give me, where it's like, hey, it's about to be ad time, and so then I can plan accordingly. I like corn. I like corn. Corn's pretty good. I like popcorn. I love eating some popcorn and watching a show. Very good. I really need... Okay, I can get rid of this, which kind of is actually not working in our favor right now, because we're cold. I have a little bit of food. I can eat this lunch meat. I'm gonna eat this lunch meat before we get to the military. We eat enough of it, it's like every time you poop, it's like spitting out water. That is sick. That is... Why has this become the topic? Yeah, lettuce. Somebody's speaking lettuce's language right now. Like, come on, dude. What are we doing? We are not locked in right now. I'm pulling up to a military. There could be dire situations of evil and catastrophic situations. And we're talking about corn poop. Guys, I'm gonna lock in on the PvP for a second, just in case something happens while I'm here. So if I miss something in chat, I'm so sorry, but it's because I'm locking in. Get a ballistic vest. Dude, that sucks. I've been on here on official before, and I found like a Mosin up here, but no, nothing good. Waste of time. I'm far from my farm right now. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read this really fast. Sorry, I just protected my farm with another freshie from 2 freshies, and as soon as I tied them up with barbed wire, he killed me. Love DayZ, but I'm not far from my farm right now, and I have stashes with machine guns. And well, I'll be goddamned if they're still there, and I'm going to let this shit stand. They don't call me the Pumpkin King for no reason. Dude, the Pumpkin King is standing on business right now. Somebody slimed him out, and he's gonna come back and rain hellfire. Ooh. Dude. What do I like more, the Bison or the Scorp? Dude, I might like the Scorpion more than the Bison. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that might be a criminal take, but I just love this little thing so much, dude. I feel like I could be way more sneaky with the Scorpion and just be like, be lethal with it. It's not in that one. It's probably in this then. We gotta fix it though. I have to. I'm sorry. When it, dude, the little Scorp, you can't judge me. I love this thing. Scorpion is way OP and close quarters, but it depends on the mag size. If you ask me, if you get the Bison with the 30 round, do it. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know the Bison has more. It has a 64 round mag. Why are we at red connection status? What is going on? I'm opening doors just fine. I don't know why it's saying that the connection is booty. Okay, now it's really bad. There we go. I had to press X 3 times on this door to get it to go. No way, we found a Pioneer, dude. Okay, we gotta get rid of the Scorpion now. Or not the Scorpion, the Sporter, I mean. Pioneer, my Shayla. Like, I'm sorry. I have ammo for it, too. Let's try to stack stuff a little bit better here. What was I? Oh, yeah, I gotta get ammo out. I was like, wait, what was I doing? It's in the AK mag. This is super hype finding this, though. Are you killing it right now? Perfect to call mid-game, maybe warmer clothes. Yeah, my clothes... It's not that they're not warm. This is high insulation. This is best. Or no, this is high insulation too. And we have really good headgear. And hand gear. Like, we're actually doing really good on gloves right now. We just need stuff that blends in better. Pretty much, that's it. I love a Pioneer, dude. People say, oh, it's the worst sniper. I'm like, dude, I don't care. The fact that you can have it be, like, suppressed and super quiet for forever because you can find an M4 suppressor and throw it on it, dude. It's so beautiful. And this thing can be suppressed too, which is fire. We can be super sneaky. Alright, we can leave now though, because that's all this area has to offer. I think this leads down to the military. I could be wrong. There's a zombie way down here, which is crazy. Okay. But we got zombies pulling up on me from the woods, dude. What are we doing? I don't know. I guess I'm just too used to having too many fires and being too friendly. Apparently that's not working out for me. I decided that my low tier loot was not worth the machine gun fire for that Slimer. Pumpkin King still stands on business, though. You just gotta pick and choose your battles. That's very true. That's very true. But yeah, this is really good. This is a good loadout to have. If we can get into a little skirmish now, I wouldn't be, like, I wouldn't be worried. The one thing I would like is a scope on my Pioneer. I don't even care that we don't have a mag. If we could get a scope, dude, that would be hype. I still have the 2X. Unfortunately, that does not fit on the Pioneer. It would be fire if it did, but it doesn't. There's a little shed here, which is really interesting. I wonder what spawns in this. I might even just sit in here for a second while I calibrate myself with the map. There's a Ford aisle. Okay. Okay, so looking at I Survive, that is the wrong I Survive. We just looted that little military that's above Satchelag, and we should be running towards Satchelag, I think. This is definitely a custom spawn building, though. This is not normally here. You can just tell by the way the snow is around it, too. I'm a little bit scared. But yeah, I think that there's a military in front of us this way. As long as I'm on the right road. It can be really difficult to navigate during these storms. No shot, my character's sick. Are you serious? Dude, I don't have anything to fix that. Oh no, dude. We might be cooked. We're gonna have to go from Satchelag directly to Lesser Gorovka and loot the medical there. Which I don't even know. Does Lesser Gorovka have a medical? Oh no. Dude, I don't know if it does. I'm gonna have to go to Dolanovka. That's even further. Ah! That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna skirt around this thing entirely. I do not want to go on that bridge. Very dangerous. I want to loot that building, though. It's storming enough, which is the good thing. Which is kind of crazy that it's a good thing that it's storming, but it's storming enough that, like, people aren't going to be sniping really far away because they're not going to be able to see. So I can be a little bit less cautious. I should definitely still be cautious, but... But this should be the military area here. Yeah, I was right. EK-12, that was probably left in there by a player. I doubt that that spawned in here. It's not a military weapon that would spawn. This is probably my least favorite military to loot on this map. And it's literally solely because of these fences and how intact they are. These fences are way too intact. You have to go so far to find a break. This will definitely get me some 380 as long as nobody's been here recently. Get BK-133 with ammo. Kind of tempting. How much ammo? One shot. I'll take the shot. But definitely not worth over the Scorpion. If I can find a decent amount of ammo, I might swap out the Scorpion for a shotty, maybe. Ooh, that zombie scared me. I thought that was a player. Oh, no way. You heard me through the storm? Are you serious? I don't think anything spawns in here, really. Usually if it does, it spawns right here. These zombies are so irritating. They're just always in the right spot. It's storming. They shouldn't be seeing me from that far away, honestly. Way to be careful, though. I run into players here literally constantly. Gotta check that, make sure there's no fire coming. People love starting fires in that building for some reason now. I'm never gonna understand it. Because I always check it every single time, and I'm like, it's just such a bad spot to have a fire. I don't know why people do that. But they do. Okay. Ah, dude, I hate this area. I'm gonna loot this side first, quickly. Zombies saw me through the bushes, that's great. Oh, stop sneezing. I'm trying to aim for headshots, I just can't. I'm hitting his body box still. Which sucks. Gotta be really careful around this area, too. People will, like, spam. No way. Best pants in the game, by the way, for Sakhal. Goated. Pioneer's Gangster. Ooh, somebody definitely died here. So they say your voice is your best weapon in this game, but what if your mic's flipped up? For some reason, I have a very good report with just, well, body movement. I tried to beg this guy to kill me for a little while, and I realized my mic was flipped up. I just shot him. Dude, freshies are just wild. I might have to swap from the Pioneer to the BK-18. Or I'm gonna have to triple carry. I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna drink this soda really fast, though. I might just have to triple carry, which sucks, but, like, I'm taking this for sure. Back at his farm type. And there's a sporter on the ground here. I'll take more ammo. I think I'm dropping my 9x19, to be honest. I just don't see a use case for it when I already have like so much other stuff. So much other pistol rounds specifically. Like I have the 22 and I have the 357 and I have the Colt with the ammo. So like there's no shot. Clearly worth looting though here. I just hate looting here. Like I just know somebody's gonna pull up on me. Here's the new heavy labor jacket. Those would be so cool if they didn't hold like nothing, basically. No items. Like it's a 9 slot, I think. Yeah, a 2-story watchtower. I was going to try to build it 3 stories. I put a metal roof on it to show a grand gesture of friendliness, but I met a weird duo 2 nights ago, and they undid a lot of my plots, and I'm pretty sure they came back today and undid my watchtower. Dude, that sucks. Dude, that plant just scared me so bad I thought that was somebody aiming at me. Oh my god. Terrifying. Wow, the rest of this has literally, like, nothing. We got more 380 at least. Eating a homemade rabbit pie right now? Dude, that sounds fire. I don't think I've ever had rabbit before. I would love to try it. Can zombies even get up here? I don't think they can. You have to be super careful. You can sprint down these, but you have to be super careful when you do it. Okay, he did not sprint as quick as I thought he was going to. Dude, come on, go down. Like, holy. Such a waste, too, because prisoners literally never have anything on them. Because they're prisoners. Like, so obviously they're not going to have anything in their inventory. Oh, no. Here comes a joke. I can just feel this might be a joke I have to delete out of the chat. I'll just leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. But I'm not gonna read it out loud. No way! Crossbow? I was literally just talking about that, man. I'm dropping the Pioneer. I hate to do it, but I need the crossbow. That is a raiding tool and a half, dude. Lord have mercy. He said, lettuce, you know what the emo bunny eats? Nothing. He doesn't care, it's all. Dude, no shot. Now I find a Pioneer mag. Now I have to go back and get my Pioneer and drop the BK-18, unfortunately. Alright, buddy, really? Lettuce, don't be... Lettuce! No! Be nice, Lettuce. I'd rather have the 5-round mag. I didn't even think, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I would find a crossbow. I didn't think that I was gonna find one that would spawn. It definitely didn't spawn there, because that was left by a player. Who knows where he got it, but... like, that is super, like, fire and good to know that they spawn. Oh, there's a CR527 now, dude! Dude, now I gotta swap again, because I'm gonna take the CR527 because I have a mag for it, or a scope for it. But we're here for the crossbow now. Hold on, you rebutted to an emo bunny joke, you perish. I opened the door to a travel, and you just walk through. Yeah, I'm kind of with lettuce. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I gotta, when I find the CR527, you gotta take it. I just need a battery, man. Can I get a battery? Can I please get a battery? I'm eating something really fast. If I can keep my cores up, my character might, like, heal himself on his own. Before it gets to be a flu and my character just starts throwing up anything I feed him. So I should just, like, pack food right now. Is it starting to snow again? I think it might be. Why can't it be clear? Why can't it be clear for just a little bit, dude? Alright, just a couple more buildings and then we're out of this military, finally. There's been so much fighting here, though. Like, there's so many weapons that were clearly, like, players who got schmacked. I'm so worried somebody's gonna pull up on me, dude. And catch me lacking. No way, a battery. A battery. Let's go. Wait. Let me maximize. That's so not what I wanted. A typo, just a bad joke, but perish. May have been dying since the day I was born. I really wish I knew what all the asterisks meant, but you're back doing that. Dude! He still hasn't answered that question. It's very true. Rope. Somebody might have been tied up here, which is a very scary thought. Can't even speak that out, Ricky. What? Why did that go on the... Oh my god. Here's the problem. Now I gotta swap again, because I have a 6x for... Dude. Do I swap back to the Pioneer once again, because I have a 6x for it? Or should I'm just gonna keep the CR527. I don't care anymore. Where did the battery go? Oh my god, it went in my head. Get this thing off me. And we have an SG-5K, which I don't have enough ammo for to keep, honestly. I think I got rid of my ammo, matter of fact, now that I think about it. These zombies, please. I hate this area. I hate all these fences that are just intact fully, for some reason. I'm gonna try to trap these zombies in here instead of fighting them right now. No shot he gets a hit off on me. Come on, so you three get in here. Get out of the... What are you doing just standing at the door, dude? And then it walks out, dude. I hate this zombie right now. Moronic zombie, dude. Didn't even aggro on me. I ran 2 feet from him, and he walked back out. And then aggro's on me after I had left. Like, what is it? Dude. Ooh. I hate it here. And I don't know what... This fence literally never... Now my character's sick. No! There's bones in here. Oh no. Better run back to wherever you have some medicine or make the best of your last moments. No, we'll be okay. I'll fix something. We'll figure something out. Why is there an SS champion? Dude, that's another sniper that I could take. That I have ammo for. This game is just trying to make me lose my mind, I think. Wow. So we're just cooked, is what I'm gathering from that cough. I'm gonna get my water up, actually. I'm just gonna try to get my cores up as much as possible right now, and then... Ooh, that's fire. I didn't know I had 2 Frontos that were ready. Yeah, refer back to my last message. Dude, it's okay. We'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We'll be okay. We just need to get our cores up. Everything's gonna be fine. We'll find something. I know. We will find some heals. Some medicine. Another pioneer. Let's go. Taking this mag. Might also take this jacket. This jacket is technically better, and it's not like gonna make me stick out crazy. I didn't even know the zombies had schmacked my shirt like that. That's crazy. That sucks. Makes me stick out a little bit, but it's okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna skip through Lesagorovka, like, straight. And try to immediately get to Dolanovka. And get to the medical area there. Otherwise, if I can't find it at Dolanovka, I might have to go to geothermal, which geothermal would suck. Because last time I went to geothermal, there was players hiding in the trees and stuff, and I ended up taking an M4 out of there. But only because I went in there with an AK. Going there with a dookie kit is probably a bad idea. But, like, if I have to survive, I have to. I could also see if I can schmack a player. If I can schmack a player, and he has tet on him, it'll be okay. That's how I got my last little bit of tetra that I had before I died at the beginning of the stream. My phone is at 5% now. That sucks. Hold on, I'm gonna stop and plug my phone in for a second. Dude, you cannot be coughing that much. Wait, whoa, wait. Okay, really? Metal jump scare? Was that necessary? Minute 6 AF. Praise for 9 toes right now, dude, seriously. He's got blurry vision and everything, dude. I really thought Lesigorofka had a medical building. I'm super disappointed that it doesn't. The only thing that I can check really is if there is one of the randomized if 20 minutes top, and it might be no, everything will be fixable with medicine, so I'll be okay. I just have to check to see if there's one of the randomized ambulance crashes. If we can get that, super luckily, we might be okay. There's like a couple in this town, and if we don't, then we can go to Dolanovka, and in Dolanovka there's a medical building. I would have to hope that it has medicine there. Just settle down. You'll be okay. I'm not letting a cold take down this character, trust me. Road here? No. Okay, is this even part of Lesigorofka? Oh, it might be like... Okay. There goes the rabbit. Oh no, that was a fox. Never mind. What does this have? Does this have any medical... This crash, the hatchet, not bad. I would take that hatchet, but I'm pretty sure I cannot be triple carrying right now, and I want to keep it that way. Okay, Ricky, I'm in college now. Let's go, Tunnel. W's. Very exciting. Alright, I'm gonna have to get water here. Wait, I don't need to do that, I forgot. Why did I pick this up? I didn't need that. Oh no, that was before when I was using the Pioneer, never mind. I don't need to get upset at myself. It's okay. Where's my water bottle? It might be in here. Or in the other one. Prove it, do math. Dude. Don't subject him to the horrors that are math. Okay, you only have one milk pop out that time. We'll be okay. Oh, he's cooked. He might have to drop out, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'll open the unknown cans for that IRL. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude, it's gonna be something nasty like, or something that, like, you don't want to just eat an entire can of, like olives or something. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I can feel it. Okay, our cores are up now. Not even that cold. We're just wet, which sucks, but it is what it is. Where is this? Where am I? Not one sitting, but I told you 20 minutes till that. Dude. Is corned beef? It is corned beef. I should play the lottery? Dude. You got a can of corned beef? Let's go. Is this Oil Harbor? Oh my god, dude. I'm in Oil Harbor. How? Did I pass Dolanovka? That doesn't make any sense. I went the wrong way from Sachalag. I'm cooked. Actually, I might not be. There is a ton of medical tents here in Satchel, or in Oil Harbor. This just sucks because this is literally like I went the wrong way, like really far. I'm back where I spawned. At least I have better weapons now to protect myself, but like I'm probably cooked. Ricky, is mac and cheese supposed to be black? No, that means you burned it and you cooked. You're cooked. Thought someone was breaking into the house, so I grabbed a Bowie knife, but it was just my roommate. So business as usual, lettuce, yes. I don't know how you managed to. Did you put it in the pot like without water? How did you burn mac and cheese? Thought it was Ricky from Trailer Park Boys. I guess I was confused. Dude, I'm telling you, it's not rocket appliances. Okay, we can do this. Microwave. So you forgot to put water in the microwave. I don't I don't even know what to say about that. Yeah, real talk. I would build on top of one of these. One ladder to get up and down, dude. And you could probably watchtower around it, protect it. Doing it for 10 minutes and it was an hour later. Oh no. I feel like anything put into the microwave for like an hour is just like your microwave's gonna explode. There's no way, right? Alright, there should be a ton of like medical tents here that I can loot through. I just really hope I don't run into like a freshie. Because now is not the time for that. I'm gonna waste my ammo on them and then bring people over here, and then it's gonna be a whole thing. What is in the ground over here? Okay, that's nothing. Never mind. I thought it was a weapon. We got another fishing rod, by the way. Dude, I'm telling you guys, if you spawn, you gotta check these. There's almost always fishing rods here. I wish I had a pistol suppressor. I could find one here, but like, will I actually find one here? Probably not. You have another Colt mag for me? No, it's an M-lock. Never mind. If you look up some old school 1970s cookbooks, their microwaves might have been built different, but zero. I was in a thrift store one time and saw a recipe for a whole ass turkey to be cooked in a microwave. I thought like you couldn't like cook I thought microwaving like just didn't work for raw meat. That's the entire like how I've been taught the entire time was like, oh, you can't cook raw meat in the microwave. Like you gotta, it's not gonna cook it. Okay, Lettuce, that one's getting deleted, and you can't say, don't say that, Lettuce. What are you, William Afton? Like, come on, dude. Let's lock in a little. If there is not tetracycline here, okay, we get some codeine. That's not what we need. That's almost what we need, but it's not what we need, so it's useless. Dude. Please. Why is there a tent here? Probably because of the tent glitch, so like everybody's... Dude, you tell me there's just a bunch of masks and stuff here? Where's the tent? All these little freshies have taken it all. It's just never spawning here anymore, probably. I'm just cooked. That entire area, not like a single tetracycline. I don't think. Tough, yeah. Dude. Tetracycline. Let him tell me. What? This is all medical areas, so there's always a chance. I might have to check these at the fire station too. Okay, I'm gonna run to the fire station and see. Let me get extremely lucky and let there be tetracycline in the ambulances outside of the fire station. Please, game. We're cooked. We're cooked. There's no Tetra in this town. Hold on, I'm gonna chill in this hallway really fast. There's not, is there? Yeah, there's not a medical building in this town at all. So we're just cooked, I guess. Like, I don't know what else to do. We're just gonna be sick for the rest of our character's life now. I'm also run out of, like, food that I can eat right now. Drink some water. Has it been 20 minutes? Probably. This is just a cough. This isn't like the flu. Maybe it is the flu. No, because the flu makes you throw up. I would have thrown up from that water, probably. Maybe not. I don't know. I hate to say it though, guys, but this might be a problem that we have to solve tomorrow. Because you don't throw up from influenza. On this game, I thought you did, but maybe you don't. Maybe I'm getting them mixed up. But anyways, this is a problem I'm gonna have to solve tomorrow, guys. Which I hate to say, but it is. I've pushed it far too long. I'm starving. I should have had dinner probably before I started streaming, but I'm starving. I must go eat something, okay? I'm gonna have to take a break. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all the follows, the subscriptions over on YouTube, all that good stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow. We will be streaming again. Remember, we're streaming every day of August. Very exciting. So, bye Lettuce. Bye Skid Rock. See you guys tomorrow.